The first tool that I'd like to share with you today can be found on the Toolbox Index under the Tools D through L section. This specific website is called Lesson Paths, and it is for teachers. This is a great tool because teachers can create a playlist that pulls a ton of different resources, including blogs, videos, other links, and it's all located in one place. A lot of times when we have to leave different websites for students, we put them on BCPS lesson tiles, and students have to keep coming back and clicking that link. It sometimes is kind of crazy for them. They always give me an issue of they didn't look at all the things because they got confused. So this is great because they're all going to be located in one specific place, and then you can just push that one link out to students on lesson tiles. So when you click Lesson Paths, this will take you to the landing page. You'll see that there is an opportunity to browse or create playlists. In order to save them though or create them, you're going to need an account, so you'll sign up. Since I have one though, I'm going to show you my personal account. It will take you now to your personal page, and you'll get to see videos that playlists that you have either saved or created. So I'm going to just show you the browsing option. There are two different types of playlists, either academic or recreational playlists. The academic playlists include math, science, social studies, technology, reading, ELA, different content areas. The recreational playlists include cooking, guitar playing, Photoshop, all different areas, which is pretty cool because students can either just do research on their own that way, or they can have some sort of content area to pair with whatever they're learning. I'm going to show you this solar system playlist. Somebody else had created this, and it will start by taking you to the first page, which is the solar system. It has a brief overview of what you're going to be doing or what students are going to be doing. If you look up here, it gives you the title, it gives you the details of the playlist itself. You have the option to save this if you click the heart. You can edit the different pages or what's included in the pages. Share it, and it will give you different ways to do that, or the link. You can copy it so you have access to it yourself. The next button will click you through the different steps in the playlist, and this bar right here will show you how many steps are left. So if you go through, you'll be able to see it gives them a website for different information. But then it doesn't have to be the exact same website the whole time. Here's a different website that they found that had different information, so they just embedded it right there. If you keep going too, really cool, you'll be able to see a YouTube embedded video, which sometimes I know we have difficulties with because students aren't able to access it, but this is cool because it's in there. And then at the end, the one step they have left is a little quiz question, which either I could edit and take out, or I could even add more if I wanted to. So that's just one example of many different playlists. If you want to create one, it will give you, you just click the create button and it will ask you a couple different things, what the goal is of this. I'm going to show you one that I have created. This playlist is for the 3rd grade science unit labeled Let Us Grow. Students were really into creating hydroponic lettuce growing systems, so I created a website or a playlist that pulled a different variety of websites. For example, the first page will have a picture of lettuce, and it will show a certain way that it's growing, and then when I click the next button, I try to see what they remembered, so I put in how is this lettuce grown. Hopefully they would click hydroponically. And then when they click the next button, they have this really cool YouTube video which gives a specific kid's introduction. I also had another really fun YouTube video. And then if I want to edit it and add more, there's this playlist button over here that will have an add button. You can add it. If you add it there, it will come right after where you were. So you can either paste a link, upload a file, write an article, or add a quiz. So for this, I found this article right here. I'm going to copy that and put it right in my playlist. So when I do that, I can give it a little bit of a description, and then I can change the thumbnail depending on what it is. I could even add a little quiz if I wanted, but for now I'm not. So I'm just going to save that. And right after I hit the button, it's already going to be embedded right into my playlist. And what's really cool is the links in the website that I linked in this playlist are active too. So I can go through. This website is great for teachers who need some extra content to be paired with whatever they're teaching. It's great because they can leave tasks or playlists for students when they're out for subplans, have all the resources in one place. Students can go through all the links and then complete an activity that goes with it. Or I can work with my grade level partners and take a unit, create a playlist, share it with them, and then the next time they can do the same with me, so that way I don't have to worry about creating something for everyone. Great for research projects, great for just learning about fun things. For example, here was a Photoshop one that I thought was pretty cool, so I saved it for myself. There's an option to send messages to other people, invite friends, or go back to your specific playlist. You can search different things, and overall you can check the tags on the side as well. You can add your own in as well. So if I click a tag labeled lettuce, I would be able to give, here's my specific one. I'm the only person who has tagged that. But if I click science, you'll be able to see a ton of resources. So hopefully you have found this tool to be helpful. You'll be able to find a way to utilize it in your own classroom. And the great thing is it's not specific to any one grade level. You can use it as young as kindergarten all the way up to, any age really. I even find a lot of the playlists on here to be helpful myself. So again, this is Lesson Paths, and it can be accessed on the tools index of the ODL Wiki.